I am live. Hi, Jose Seminario from Houston, Texas here. How are you? And the question is, why is network marketing the future? And the answer to that's pretty simple. But first of all, if you're a network marketer looking to get into network marketing, doing your research, due diligence, stick around till the end. I have a special gift for you. But here's the thing about being the future. The world economies are changing. Companies are going from, trying to outsource, just about everything they can so they don't have to keep that many people on the books because keeping people on the books is expensive. So what they do now is they pay for performance. They'll hire a company to do certain things and there'll be incentives in the contract. If they do their work quicker and better, they get paid more. A perfect example is Amazon. Amazon has been using, the Postal Service, UPS, FedEx for years since since the 90s, as their delivery service. And recently, in the last few years, they've sort of brought it in house with their branding. You see the Amazon trucks everywhere, but those are actually all different little companies that are working with Amazon. Different people own them. Amazon helps them get the trucks, helps them finance the trucks, helps those guys get started in a small business. And the companies, is in charge for, paying for the trucks and hiring the personnel. So Amazon's not stuck with the labor cost. Now, these companies, they get paid on how much they deliver and how fast they can deliver. So they're on the clock. I mean, they got the app. They're running off an app on their phone, and it's telling them where to go, or their little computer thing. It's telling them where to go, and it keeps track of all that stuff. So does UPS and FedEx, for that matter, with their drivers. But now Amazon's using independent drivers to do that. So it's an incredible thing. So, and in sales, most sales jobs are commission based. So if you don't sell anything, you don't make any money. And network marketing is a sales job, no matter what anybody ever says. And most business is sales. There has to be an exchange for money to goods, goods to money. There has to be an exchange for the business to work. And you might be working in a place where you're not doing sales, but somebody is selling your product or your service. So somebody's generating that income to pay for the whole operation. So network marketing, it's the future because anybody can do it. Anybody can start making more money than they ever dreamed of if they're willing to put in the time, learn some new skills, and do the business. It's that simple. But we make it hard. People start thinking too much. People start like, I think I got a better way of doing this. Yet they've never been in business for themselves. They think that to be, when they join a new company, like, hey, I just joined, I should be making all this money. And that's not the case. So it is the future. Let me show you this. I'll show you the top 100. This is amazing here. This is the top 100 direct sales news, top 100. And as you can see here, I mean, look at these numbers over here for these companies. These are like the legacy companies. They've been around for a long time. Amway's been around for, I think since the 50s. They're almost a $9 billion company. And these numbers are growing every year for all these companies. And guess what? The amount of companies are growing every year. And a lot of companies fail. Let me show you another one. This site used to be active. It's not so much. It's not so much anymore. I think it's been a few years, but here their list of all the MLM companies. I mean, look at that. Advocare. Well, they're not doing network marketing anymore. So, so yeah, this site hasn't been updated, but I'm showing it to you just so you can see all these companies. There's so many companies selling, all sorts of products. Of course, a lot of them are health and wellness and stuff, but there's just all sorts of products that you can find, uh, you know, with these companies. I mean, incredible. And the list goes on and on and on and on. Now, a lot of companies do fail, and that's unfortunate. But the legacy companies have been around for a while. So if you're looking to get started, a legacy company might be the best for you, because they're going to have all the training. They're going to have, well, not all the training, some basic training, uh, but you're going to need more than that. But, they've been around, they've been paying, they've been, sending out checks to everybody for a long time. So it's just amazing. I've been scrolling for a little bit, trying to keep talking. And I mean, look at that. We're just in the G's right now. I mean, that's incredible. That is just incredible. All these companies, there's Herbalife, that's a big, huge company worldwide. So, Isogenics, they just got bigger. They just bought Zija or merged with them. So, Juice Plus, over here. So it's just amazing. I mean, and then let me go back up and show you drop companies. Drop companies are probably companies that, went out of business. And then there's a ton of those too. Ton of those companies. So yeah, so I mean, it's a huge industry. It's amazing, so yeah, more companies, it's just going to keep growing. So it is the way of the future. So if you want to create a side income for yourself, or even a fortune down the road, this is network marketing is the easiest way to go. If you go out and buy a franchise, like there's a Domino's down the street. You go buy a Domino's franchise, you got to put up several $100,000, just for the franchise fee. You still got to pay for all the extra stuff. You haven't bought the cheese yet. And then they tell you it's going to take you 10 years to get your money back. 10 years. So if your kit costs $100, even $1,000, that's nothing compared to the other ones, except most people don't treat it like $1 million business. So if you're going to get into network marketing, it's the future. Treat it like $1 million business. And if you're just getting started, or you want to know more, I have a special training. It's in the description below. Just click on the link and it'll take you to the page. And it's my buddy Ray that's going to teach you his 10 best prospecting tips. That way you can start, you can get going with your business. Anyway, let me know why you got into network marketing below. Just comment and let me know why you got in. And also like and subscribe to my channel. Talk to you soon.